You're right, we're wrong, and you're gonna wish that we would shut up. Welcome to Rank Bracket Live. Today we are going to be ranking the best Pixar movie. We are going to be deciding the ultimate Pixar film, but we're not just going head to head of, oh, which movie do I like more? No, Johnny and I are going to be debating round by round, and you at home are going to get to pick. And we got some criteria here on this card. In round one, we're going to be talking about characters. What movie has the characters that we love? Who do we want to hang out with? Maybe get a beer with. Round two, we're talking about music, the soundtrack, the score, the original songs. In round three, we're doing life lessons. What does the movie have to teach you? What does it tell you deep inside your heart? And finally, for the final four, we're going head to head to head to head. What is our favorite movie? Who is going to be crowned the ultimate Pixar film? I'm Slinky, here with me, as always.
And I'm the Slinky's ass.
Johnny, what qualifies you to be here today?
Oh, I mean, I've always wanted a gigantic booty, and so now I get one, so that kind of qualifies me. I'm a child at heart, so children's movies are perfect for me. And
I would argue, I think these are family films. And I think there's a difference, and I stand by that. Children's movies are meant for children. Family films are made for everybody.
Right.
The debate's starting now, Johnny.
No, that's a good, oh, you're wrong, I mean. I have to argue with you? No, these are, Pixar's great. Pixar's fun, and I'm happy to be here to be judging Pixar movies. I think this is gonna be great. Are we is this should this be as intense as that presidential debate?
No, and here's the thing, guys. We are going to get this done in time for you to go watch the real debate tonight, but hopefully this is a fun little aperitif to take the edge off before we all fall into existential despair.
I kind of feel like I know who I'm gonna vote for. You know what I mean? At this point?
This is, I mean, safe to say I think we've made up our mind, but in here, anything can happen. Right. I want to know if you're following along in the chat, how are you feeling right now? If you're over on Second Try, we have our Discord. Please join us there. And for those who are watching on YouTube, if you want to join, we have an after show after this where we're going to be doing Q&A, hanging out, really talking about anything you want to talk about.
But we are ending before the debate starts.
We are ending before the debate starts because all of us need to go get a stiff drink. Right. Are you guys ready to? Yes, Kaylin. Oh, my goodness. I don't mean to leave the little Twitchies out. Hello, Twitch. Hello, bonjour. Thanks for being with us. If you're over on Twitch, maybe leave a W in the chat.
What do we do on Twitch?
This?
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I've never used Twitch. I don't know if I'm allowed to admit it, but maybe I'll start.
W in the chat.
Before we go, I just want to hear if there's any teams that we're really pulling for today. I know that over on Instagram, people have been trying to gaslight Kaylin into saying that Halloween Town.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. People are trying to gaslight me into saying the Halloween Town is a Pixar movie. It's not. If it was, that would be my number one. But Turning Red, Cars or Coco has to win, or this isn't valid.
Wow,
Turning
life
Red,
is a
Cars
highway.
Or Coco has to win?
Yeah.
Or it's not valid?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
You sound like somebody else I know. If I don't win.
Whoa.
So I think this is going to be hotly.
This is not political.
I went through before here. Let's just get a shot of the whole board. We'll step out of the way here. We did a random drawing. So we went through. This is randomly assigned. There are some intense round one battles, and I just want you to know it's not our fault. We feel bad about it too. Because of the number of movies in here, we had to do a buy round. So we gave all the Toy Stories. They're making it into round two because also when we're talking about characters, we know they got great characters. They would win every single round. We're going to talk about Lotso Bear. We know.
Right.
The Prospector, Jesse, we love them all.
Or even this character that we are. Isn't he from Toy Story?
Slinky Dog.
Yeah, Slinky Dog.
I think it's time to frickin' get into it. What more is there to say?
Should we show him how you try to lick your own ass?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Can I say that on Twitch? Lick your own ass. No,
don't
get me.
I'm gonna munch you.
I told my mom to watch this.
Oh,
Hi Mom, if you're watching, hope you're proud of me. Okay.
I think we're ready. Is it time, gang, for round one? Characters.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we're going to be doing our movies head to head and talking about the characters. I think we're starting in the top, what is this? The Northwest Conference.
Yes, yes.
We have Inside Out 2 versus A Bug's Life. So I want to hear in the chat, what do you think? What movie has the best characters? And while they go down, Johnny, let's talk amongst ourselves.
So this is interesting because Inside Out 2 and Inside Out 1 have pretty similar characters.
Well, and this is important. I'm glad this is coming up early. There are a lot of sequels here, and I think we need to look at what characters are specific to that film.
Right.
Right? We're not talking about all of the emotions. We're talking about the new emotions
Anxiety.
that were given in Inside Out 2.
Who else is new? Anxiety and that guy who's like this. What's he? What's he? He's anxiety and embarrassment.
So there's no Bing Bong. Bing Bong is one. I think we can talk about her hot dad because he's important in both.
Yes, and he's hot and bold, so he wins. I think he wins. The hot dad wins.
Yeah,
We don't even have to talk about these bugs. You want a fucking ant? Get real.
So a bug.
It's not hottest characters.
Best characters.
Best characters.
Best
Sorry, right.
characters, not which character we. Well, I actually love the characters in A Bug's Life. I think that's one of the forgotten Pixar movies because it was the first. It's Seven Samurai, right? So it's a great setup. You got a ragtag team coming together, a bunch of circus folk. I don't remember any of their names. Is it Heimlich? Henrik?
Who's the big funny guy?
Well, I'm thinking of the caterpillar with the rosy cheeks who speaks in the German accent, and he
Right.
goes, "I'm a butterfly."
Yes. No, you're right. And the poo-poo platter. Remember that
It's
line?
Heimlich.
Heimlich, there you go. We
Flick,
got the
Hopper.
ladybug who's all tough. We've got the little fleas. I think I'm hard pressed to not say. Look, A Bug's Life is a true ensemble. Oh, I guess Inside Out is too.
Now, hang on. Bug's Life is great, but we just got to give Inside Out a little bit of credit because Anxiety is really having her moment right now. Everybody's got it. And I feel like we all can relate to it. Well, maybe you don't have anxiety, and good for you at home. But if you have it, you know what I mean. It's fun to feel represented in the media.
Well, also Inside Out too, though. Like all of the characters in that film, it was very much around the little girl whose name I'm forgetting, and less around the emotions. And the whole movie, you think it's like a coming out allegory, and then at the end, it was like, surprise, it's not.
Right. Right.
Now, does that mean she's a worse character? I'm gonna say yeah. If she's straight, that's not as good a character.
Oh yeah, for sure. Worse people are straight people are worse.
The audience is kind of saying that Bug's Life is classic, kind of funnier characters sometimes, but Inside Out 2 has more in-depth character.
Okay, well, what are we talking? Ian, look, it's up to you to decide better. You think depth? You're telling me that humor's not depth? I resent that. I think that every year when we do the award season, we say, oh, comedies are easy. It's just we're laughing, ha ha ha. No, comedy's important. And I want you to think about the characters in A Bug's Life, okay? You got people who learn how to be heroes. Liars turn heroes. You also got Hopper. He's scary.
Terrifying.
Isn't Mel Gibson a voice in Bug's Life, or is that Ants? Remember when they came out at the same time? For the kids watching, you gotta understand, our worlds were rocked in 1998. They released Bug's Life and Ants like within moments of each other, and we're like, what do we go see?
We went from 0 bug movies to all the bug movies.
Yeah. What's that thing that it's like, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 10 cents?
I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but strange.
Strange that it happened twice.
I don't think he was in either.
He was in Chicken Run.
That's what I was about to say.
He was in Chicken Run.
And Pocahontas.
And
Pocahontas.
Chicken Run, let me tell you, I wish Chicken Run was a Pixar movie because I love Chicken Run. I had a t-shirt afterwards that had the characters and it said, Chicks Dig Me, which they didn't, but I wore it. You know what I mean?
You had a Chicks Dig
Yeah,
Me.
Chicks Dig Me.
I think I've said my piece. I'm really...
Are you ready to put up the poll?
I'm Team Toy Story. I'm Toy Story. I'm Team Bug's Life here. I think it's got a great ensemble, memorable, funny characters, and Inside Out 2. Look, you just got anxiety. We all do.
But
Big whoop.
just for fun, because I kind of agree with you, if I'm being honest. But for fun, I'll disagree with you and say the new characters in Inside Out 2 really speak to us Gen Zs.
Yes, Johnny.
What year were you born?
Gen Z is more of a state of mind.
Thank you.
And I'd say that we are.
Wait, is that the result?
So the poll is up now. Inside Out 2 or A Bug's Life. Who has the better characters?
100%.
And there's no way that it's 100%. We're waiting.
Oh, it's
okay,
loading.
we're gonna
Sorry.
see.
Yeah, so get your votes in.
Well,
Stay
you can't
in line.
even see the Inside Out 2 logo. It's barely there. So how are you gonna vote for something that's trying to hide from you? America, you deserve better. The
That's
world,
such a good point.
you deserve better.
That's election fraud.
Can I tell you, Bug's Life was my first DVD, and it came in a clear CD-ROM case with.
Yeah, you're not Gen Z.
It came with when Mac had the computers that with the multicolored egg shell in the back, which
Yeah.
was lit. That's the best era of design, and it came with a free CD. And it was like, what the fuck is
Totally.
this? You put it in. Okay, guys, the voting is
Oh, it's
underway,
close.
and Inside Out 2 is pulling away. Come on, you gotta think about the little fleas. You gotta think about them skipping, and you gotta think about the caterpillar
No, think
who's a
of-
little butterfly.
Think about all the emotions. You have them, you love them. You mostly want to kill bugs.
A little on the nose, if you ask me. Ooh, making emotions relatable? How hard? Bugs became people who saved the village. Come on, guys, you could do it.
A
if you're
roly
still
poly
in line, don't get out.
is nothing. What's an ant? You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Wow. This is fun. I feel like we're really live.
Well, we are.
I know.
This is now. Is it a problem that I don't remember the name of
Right.
any of the characters in Bugs
Honestly,
Life? Yes,
yes.
that's a
That's a
problem.
problem.
But I'd say that Inside Out 2 is easier because it's just they're named with what they are.
Yeah, but they are what they are, and they wear it proudly. So, points for that.
If Inside Out 2 winning means that we all think that the dad is so hot,
That's crazy that I'm not even talking about the hot dad. That's gross.
No, I'm disappointed, frankly.
Okay, the dad is really hot, and everybody wants to have sex with him.
Does he look like you?
No, I said this in the last video. I wish he looked like me.
considered going mustache?
I did once, and then I walked into work at Universal Studios, and my coworker was like, "Well, probably shouldn't say what she said I looked like." But it started with a P. I can't whisper. I'm like,
Oh my god.
think of what you look like if you have a mustache and it starts with the word P.
I know.
A prospector. That's right. I'll tell you later.
Oh.
Yes.
And the winner.
Wow! Yay! Oh my god! I feel like I win. Actually.
You know what, audience? You let me down, but I have to imagine this is the only time that'll happen.
No, you let me up, and I love you.
Me up.
We have our first Inside Out 2. Congratulate.
It's giving Vanna White. You want me to? Actually,
Johnny, do it. Help him.
I just don't want to. You gotta let them do it.
I want to say, for the record, I also wore a super cute outfit. My pants are banging, and then they surprised me with this thing.
Yeah, but this
So,
is definitely cuter.
I'm a little disappointed about it. Next up, we have Soul versus Onward.
I have strong feelings about
Okay,
this.
Johnny, take the floor.
I just feel like I'm the only person on planet Earth who's gonna say this, but I loved Soul. And people hated
I love
it.
Soul.
I
Who
thought it was
hated it?
I thought a lot of people did.
This is my problem here, is that I love Soul so much, but I actually don't know that it has the best characters.
Well, maybe not in all of Pixar, but
So tell me why you love Soul.
so to me it was just first of all, remember when it came out in COVID and everyone
Yeah.
was sad. And it's just about an artist and about notoriety, fame, failure. I just think it's really relatable. I mean, look at me. Speaking of failure. Moments before we went live, Rachel's like, remember when you moved to Hollywood to be a big movie star? And I was like, yep, and here I am. Anyway, so I love that. I love that there was music in it. I love the
Its depiction
score.
of the flow state was so magical. Its visuals of the afterlife were
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
So beautiful, and just pop a little at a B-play and watch that movie, you're going to another planet.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, okay, characters, because you've got the main dude voiced by Jamie Foxx. He actually, I think, really relatable to us apparently.
Fabulous. You got that little cat. We love the cat.
Tina Fey Cat.
I think so. Was she the cat?
And then you have the villain. who was like the file clerk, who was kind of two-dimensional, trying to follow and read. Do you remember?
Yeah, kinda.
okay.
I was probably drunk.
Not
I
making
was
a strong
drinking a
argument.
lot back then.
Let's talk about Onward, because I think this is one of the best depictions of brotherhood that we've gotten in a modern movie. I don't have a brother, but it made me wish I did. Garrick talks to me about this movie all the time and about how it makes him cry just thinking about it.
Okay.
You got our boy Tommy Holland. Is it Chris Pratt? That's gonna be a point against. But just see through it. Okay, you got brothers going on a magical journey. Honestly, I would love to hear from the Onward stands in there, because I feel like you're a quiet but a small but mighty group. Under voice. MJ, are you in Onward?
Hi, sure.
Can you tell us?
It's a beautiful movie. I really like how. I don't have a mic, so I'll speak loud. I think it's a beautiful movie.
Yeah, we can come over. Hang on, we got 2 mics here.
I do think it's a really beautiful movie. I think it's a beautiful depiction. I'm a sucker for like depictions of fatherhood and brotherhood, because I think that masculinity is something really hard to capture in like regular media. It's either like very heavily toxic, and this was like a beautiful family rendition of like what it is to be somebody who has a brother, somebody who has a father, and their relationship and the loss of their father, but yearning for it desperately to like have his approval and the love between each other and him. It's been a while since I've seen it, and the details are fuzzy, but like I just remember being moved all the time. Like it took difficult concepts and difficult feelings of like grief and loss and confusion, and it just made it like they were able to handle it well. I'm staring at myself talk about it.
That's good. That's how we do it. Okay, that's good.
I'm feeling that.
But were the characters good?
Yes, the characters were
Okay.
wonderful. Like even the father who isn't there, like he's dead, and he's a beautiful character in it. He's like there in spirit, literally. Like it's really cool.
Rachel, I see a raised hand.
2 things. Onward did not get the theatrical release because it was the very start of COVID.
Neither did Soul.
Neither did Soul.
And apparently Onward is for D&D fans, which really checks out in this room.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, that makes sense. Well, look, I'm just gonna give one more point for Soul here in that he's great. I like him. It captures that feeling of, I think, putting your ambition above all else and then having to reconcile that a life well lived is not a life accomplished, that the act of creation is the prize in and of itself. These are just 2 beautiful.
To be fair, though.
Let's
to be
start the
fair,
poll.
though, yeah, I don't know that I agree with everything you just said about Soul. I think that's more about like it as a movie than it as characters.
Right. No, absolutely. And I remember. Go ahead,
I was
Kaylee.
just saying, we'll say for characters, how many people of color am I seeing up there?
This is huge. Oh no, I'm glad that you said. This is. I mean, look, if you don't vote for Soul, you're probably racist. So
What I was saying.
that's just kind of on you, audience, to decide.
Yeah.
Are you racist or not?
Yeah.
Oh god. Wow, really swaying the vote over there.
And these blue people don't count.
Wow. Okay, this is a preview of the debate later. This is, yeah, I mean, look, I don't know that I'm going to ever be able to go toe-to-toe with an MJ monologue. So I'm not.
That's not the cup. Nobody told me I would have to do that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Also, you have a Capri Sun, which makes me jealous.
You want me to get you on Capri Sun?
I mean,
I think we would not say no to
No,
a
we
little
not
Capri
who wants to
Sun
say no
in the
to
middle.
Capri Sun. Try, guys. This is just a little insider information. They have the best snacks. The best snacks.
Shout out to Leslie.
In the world. Thanks to Leslie. Like, I'm always overeating while I'm here. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because I love Soul so much, but one of my critiques of it at the time was the side characters were like a little annoying. But I actually did love the depiction of Harlem, like that whole world in that movie, and there was
a character.
The city was a character itself, and there was that the one musician, the big performer that he wanted to have a chance with, who she had this great monologue about fish and sea, and it changed my life, and I forget it.
That's funny.
Someone researched the Soul Fish monologue.
Yeah.
and we can read it.
Think about that. Soulfish.
Soul Pixar Fish monologue. Google.
Oh yeah, are we doing monologue work now?
And while we wait for the results to come.
Winner is.
Wait.
I don't know if this is it. Is it? I've heard this story about a fish.
Yeah, go.
He swims up to this older fish and says, "I'm trying to find this thing they call the ocean."
Yeah.
The ocean, says the older fish. That's what you're in right now. This, says the younger fish. This is water. What I want is the ocean.
Oh, come on.
Beautiful.
You don't even realize the beauty of the life that you're in because you're always looking
'Cause
for
you're in
something
it.
else.
Yeah.
You're always looking for something beyond. And
That's
you don't
right.
stop and realize that sometimes making it is you and your buddy in a slinky costume.
I mean,
chasing your own tail. And the winner is...
Good job. That's fun. Wow, look at the graphics.
You guys let MJ down. She really deserved that win.
Sorry, MJ. Great. Good job, Soul. Good job, everybody. And that was beautiful, Zach.
Thank
what
you.
you just said, by the way.
About the fish.
Yeah, gratitude is apparently what like the happiest people in the world have gratitude.
All right, we're
Anyway.
up to the next. Well, we're gonna keep this rolling because we got a schedule to stick
sorry.
to. The Good Dinosaur verse Turning Red.
Y'all better not let me down.
It's
Okay.
turning red.
We love Turning Red here at Try Guys.
Isn't it?
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why are you?
What's turning
No, he said it is turning
It's
red.
turning red.
We love Turning Red here at Try Guys. You got May. She is, I mean, one of the funniest depictions of puberty that I've seen in any movie. Capri Sun.
We get one to
Thanks for sleep.
Right, we feed it through the.
That makes sense to me. May is so funny. She captures that fangirl mania, also the pubescent mania. The scene where she hides under her bed and starts furiously scribbling beautiful photos of her boy band crush. And she has this one moment where she's like drawing, and then she goes, and then right back to drawing. It's so
That's good.
unbelievably good. Also, I'm gonna give a shout out to Four Town. Four Town! Don't forget them as characters. That's one of the best boy bands to ever do it.
Word. And then there's this little baby in The Good Dinosaur. Who cares about him?
What is the Good Dinosaur?
I didn't see it. I should have watched it before I did this live, but I didn't.
We're not even gonna pretend that we care about The Good Dinosaur. If you care about The Good Dinosaur, that's on you.
I don't believe this is a real movie. Did anybody see a movie called The Good Dinosaur? Also, like, is there just one good dinosaur? I feel like.
Well, you have to watch it.
Thank you. Okay.
The Good Dinosaur? Yeah, it's called Jurassic Park and it's a dope movie. And if it were up here, we'd vote for it, but it's not.
Wow. Thank you to our sponsor, Capri Sun.
You never know out of my mind. Oh my, oh my. That's all we can sing, or we will.
The character of her turning into the panda is almost like its own character.
The panda's like a second character.
great point.
The panda is. Oh, and let's talk about her family. Oh my God. The scene where she's in the portal and her mom like
Whoa.
doesn't come back with her, and then it's like the mom as this giant monster. Oh my goodness, the way. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's a
we're
no-brainer.
trouncing this. We
It's
don't
a-
even need to. We don't even need to convince you. We just have to say, remember, remember.
Right. That's a good point. It sells itself. Yo, Capri Sun's good, man.
The fact that we're live is so, because I'm thinking of stories that I can tell, but I'm gonna get myself into trouble. I'm
Just
done.
tell it.
No, I can't
You've
even.
had a long
I can't
career.
even
You can get
tiptoe.
canceled.
No, we need this.
What?
We need the. No, we were. Okay. How can I tell the story? We were on. Filming our No Recipe Road Trip, their Food Network show, when Turning Red came out, and we said we should watch Turning Red. It's the new Pixar movie, and we were all excited, and so Zach and Eugene and Keith got into a hotel bed and snuggled up and watched that movie together. And one person didn't join, and that's a red flag. And that's
I was busy. I was doing other stuff.
And the winner is.
That's a joke.
No way. Speaking of
Hold on. Hang on.
stop holding on to it.
Zach, Zach, we're gonna get banned.
What do I do?
Come back.
What do I do? Oh no!
That's insane.
Jonny, you have to give me head. Jonny, quick.
I'm crying.
I am sweating. Oh my God.
What did you do?
I was like excited and I was kind of choking the head and it flew off.
That's wild.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, congratulations, Turning Red. You're moving on.
The ratio of that was crazy. It was like 96% to like 3.
Growing up, it's a beast. Okay.
Toy Story.
That,
Need to reconnect.
Oh, sorry. That's crazy. Okay. That was crazy.
okay, up next, we have Finding Dory versus The Incredibles 2. Two.
This is tricky. They're both sequels.
These are both sequels, and I think we need to be strong here, guys. We're not talking about Dory. We're not talking about the first movie characters. We're not talking about Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. We're talking about the characters specific to the sequel. I want to talk about Baby Dory. Baby Dory is the cutest motherfucker that I have ever seen.
Yeah.
I watched that movie after doing something that depleted my serotonin level. I was having a fun night out with the boys, and there was not much left in the canister the next day. I cried more during Finding Dory than I've ever cried in any movie ever. Every time you see that little baby with the big eyes. Now, I know that Baby Dory came out during the baby blank craze. You got Baby Yoda, you got baby Keith, you got all the babies, but I'm here to tell you that Baby Dory is the cutest of them all. Is it a cheap trick? Yeah. Do I like it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good character.
Tell me about The Incredibles 2.
Oh, I don't remember who's in Incredibles 1 versus who's in Incredibles 2. I think the Incredibles characters are fabulous.
Yeah.
I just don't really know, I don't have a distinction between the two.
Incredibles 2 is when you have Elastigirl kind of going back to her golden era. They separate the family. They make her like dope super suits, great action scenes. Mr. Incredible is stuck at home and not liking it. Jack. He's being a wily little thing.
Okay.
But who's the villain in Incredibles 2?
Winston Bieber.
Is it Jason Schwartzman?
Lloyd. There's Evelyn, or Screenslaver is her like.
Huh.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
The boyfriend also. Violet's boyfriend. Who I-
Violence
Tony.
boyfriend. I mean, look, we're going the power of one character versus the power of an ensemble here, right? I mean, if you're voting for Finding Dory, it's because you love the whole Nemo gang, but really, you think that baby's cute, and my monologue won you over. If you're voting for The Incredibles, it's because, yeah, Incredibles 2 is a better movie. Finding Dory actually kind of sucked. But that baby was cute.
Yeah, this is tricky. Are we allowed to think about where Incredibles and Finding Nemo are on this board?
Well, yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I think it's kind of cheating to look ahead.
okay,
What-
let's not.
I mean, The Incredibles, yeah. I also, if you want to think about their characterization in Incredibles 2, what else we learned about them, I
Right.
think that is fair game. I'm telling you not to think
Yeah.
about Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl, but I'm changing the rules. If you want to say that Incredibles 2 taught us more about Elastigirl, which I think it did, if it showed us new wrinkles of the Incredibles family dynamic, I think that's totally fair game. But also, we like babies.
I got something to say.
Say it.
Okay, these are both sequels, right? One has an interesting sequel title, one has a boring sequel title. Like, if I was gonna make a sequel, there's no way it would be like 2. You know what I mean? What?
It's a sequel prequel.
But the point stands. Like, they could have called it like,
It's a sequel that has flashbacks to prequel. It's
they could have called
Dory.
it Finding Nemo 2, like they did with Frozen 2, which was partially prequel.
But we are not debating best titles.
We are debating best characters.
Characters.
And honestly,
Yeah.
I'm starting to
Good
sway
point.
myself because The
chill, that's a good
Incredibles,
point.
like, the Incredibles hinges on those characters continuing to be interesting. And The Incredibles 2 is a good movie. It's not as good as The Incredibles, but it's a good movie. And the fact that they taught us more about those characters, I think, does stand for something.
Yeah.
That said, would you rather a little plushie of Mr. Incredible, or a little Baby Dory?
Right.
Little Baby Dory. with
Right.
the big eyes. Just think
Yeah,
about
what
how much
toy
I
would you
cried.
want? I think your point about Baby Dory actually is fair.
Yeah. It's a close. This is the most intense one we've had so far. We're gonna give you guys one. Johnny, what are you voting for?
I'm voting for Finding Dory. Because I think the Incredibles characters we can just talk about when we get to the Incredibles.
And the winner of the poll is.
Wow! Wow! That's guys, you did it. And that just means I'm gonna go for Nemo. All the hider. What did we can edit that, right? Congratulations, Incredibles 2! You're moving on.
Is it weird to watch us like live without music and editing?
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
okay, well, good. But no editing. They can't cut out the. Yeah.
Okay, this is where we need to have a moment to talk.
Girly pop.
We did a random seating here.
This is tough.
And there are two movies in the first round head to head, and it hurts. Up versus Ratatouille. Only one can move on.
Yeah.
Now, I want to remind you that we're here to talk about the best characters. We're also here to talk about the best movie.
Right. Right.
I have very strong feelings here.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. Let me just go on a monologue for a second, and I'm gonna just piss some people off at home. Up has a bad third act. I'm gonna say it. I said it. It is the most beautiful first 10 minutes of a movie that you will ever see, and then dogs are flying planes. Okay? I want you to remember that. Ratatouille, I think, is a perfect film. I know that's not what we're here. This is not the criteria for round one.
But
But it is a movie that is about, it is cooking as proxy for the act of creation. It is about creating art, the beauty of creating art, how art can move someone's life, how the challenges of making beautiful art and meaningful art within a capitalist structure. And honestly, I think Ratatouille is about the validity of all of these movies. It is anyone can cook. They say it at the end is not anyone can cook, but a cook can come from anywhere. And I think that's a metaphor for movies. That not every movie is great, but a great movie can come from anywhere. And I think it's Pixar in their heyday saying, yeah, we make family films, but that doesn't mean that we're not creating some of the greatest bangers of all time. So now let's talk about the characters in Ratatouille. You got Remy. He's a rat that wants to cook. That is as delicious an irony as there could ever be for a genesis of a character.
it's a great character trait. Also, I have a phobia of rats, and I love Remy. So if I could feel that way about a rat,
Johnny, who's the hottest character in Ratatouille?
the rat. The rat.
You don't
No,
think Linguini
the
got
rat-
Riz?
No, the rat
You don't think it's the restaurant critic?
I'm kidding. I don't think the rat is hot. Just to clear that up, there are cartoon animals I want to fuck. Rats are not. And there are, and that's okay. But I don't want to fuck a rat. Weird. Can you imagine fucking a rat?
No.
So you're not subscribing to Rat Boy Summer.
No, not Rat Boy Summer. The guy who's the main character.
Yeah,
Linguini.
Linguini.
You know Linguini's
How old's Linguini?
old.
Okay.
Old
he's
enough.
Here's the thing: is
the
that
one who wears the.
you
the,
know
okay. I wanna
Linguini
fuck that.
is packing.
He does because he's
It's
long.
always the tall gamer boys.
He's lanky,
It's always the lanky.
and he's like kind of insecure, which you're like, what you hiding down there, Linguini?
and he's dumb.
What you got going? And you got Remy pulling the strings up top.
Do we think he has a big dick because his name's Linguini?
Yes.
And but it's long and thin
Yeah, that's true.
and flat.
Do you think they invite Remy into the bedroom?
Remy pulls his hair.
Pull. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't. Unless you pull my hair, I can't. Okay, sorry, guys.
Only one of them has a TikTok musical.
Remy. God, I love it. The Ratatouille. Come on, sing it. The rat of all our dreams. Okay. Anyway.
I know this is a plot point, but I do think it's also a character point. Ego, the critic, the moment where he takes a bite of Ratatouille and whoosh, is rushed back to his childhood. Him coming into the house,
Yeah.
he's hurt his knee, and his mom cooks him a little.
Yes.
That is characterization. I think it is one of the most moving moments that Pixar has
It's
done.
the best. You got it.
I've said my piece, but we got to be fair here.
Oh yeah. Hang on. BRB.
Let's talk about Up, because Carl is a tragic character. This is a sweet, actually no, a curmudgeon-y old man. If you want to talk about characters and character building, we are seeing the entire string of someone's life from childhood through the golden years, through the twilight years, to then being alone. And they pack that all into 10 minutes. You see his relationship with Ellie. You see the way that it gives him life, but also the way that it breaks him. Then you have Russell, the most adorably annoying character that could be.
Yeah, this is tough because they are really distinctive characters that you kind of love.
Yeah, I mean, and if I, just seeing them in a lineup, I know who Carl is more than I know who Remy is. And I think that is fair. If you think about character design, they nailed the character design in Up. You look,
He's a rat, Zach.
well, yeah, but
How can you know what a rat's like?
If you look at Carl, I know who that character is. His expressions,
Okay,
the way
fair,
that
fair,
they, almost as modeled from clay.
Yeah.
You have Kevin the bird, who's a girl. Representation matters. And then, I don't know, that's really all there is in that. So
There's a strong argument there.
I know what I want to win, but I do think that Up is, I think that there's merit to be had there. And watching, I mean, honestly, for Pixar to get us to root for an old man, right? That's as big a get as getting us to root for a rat.
Good point.
Doug.
And Kevin the bird.
I said Kevin.
Okay. So they don't agree with
Okay, guys, no, fuck you. So Ratatouille is a rat who wants to cook, and he can describe. He smells the foods and he describes it like jazz. Bada bing, bada boom. You got Linguini, who this is a blowout, guys. No. I was just saying the nice things about Up to be nice. This is crazy.
Tell them how hot people are in Red.
Remember Linguini?
The female chef, she's banging.
She's French.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hot. Again, this isn't hottest competition, I know, but
You have Gusteau. Anyone can cook.
yes, what is wrong with you
Yeah,
people?
but it's the only ghost in Pixar. Is that true?
There's a whole
I'm about to be
movie,
livid.
Coco,
It
right?
was a tight race, but who ended up winning was.
Disappointing.
Okay. Head's not going to be flying off
Up
this
with
time.
54%.
Oh, okay.
45%.
Discord was on your side.
So
So thank you, Discord.
just to be clear,
Thank
when
you.
I went on that beautiful monologue,
They don't care.
meant nothing to you.
They don't care.
I'm just some guy standing here in lederhosen connected to a slinky costume with my best friend
Not
connected connected to my butt.
Yeah.
Do you respect me at all?
I don't even respect you. I mean, look at us. You know what I'm saying? All right, good job.
This is bullshit. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Up. It's a good choice, but I'm mad at you.
Yeah, we're mad.
YouTube comments are suggesting that was a spelling error. Because
True.
Up's easier to spell.
Ratatouille?
True,
than
Ratatouille is harder to spell. They have to type it exactly.
Ooh, put the vote back up. Put the vote back up. No, I was kidding.
Oh, that's because I don't know how to spell ratatouille. Can I try?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
R-A, I'm so dumb.
We're gonna say that this was voter fraud. This is the hanging chads of the Pixar.
Type it in? There's not like a ballot option?
Can
A lever?
can I say, just because we're doing this on this night, that I've seen some people on Twitter trying to like reclaim George W. Bush as like, he wasn't so bad. Fuck all of you.
Why, because it's 9/11 Eve?
People are like, we owe George Bush an apology. No, he normalized stealing elections and the beginning of our fucking authoritarian nightmare.
Oh, no.
Yeah, fuck that.
And is that, wait, why are you bringing that up?
I don't know.
Is he in Ratatouille? Yeah.
There's a debate happening. You gotta get cooking.
Okay. We're gonna go.
Yeah, there is a debate happening between us and them.
Next up, we have Luca versus Cars 3. Do we
look.
want gay Italian boys or vroom vrooms?
I want gay
Let's put
Italian
that
boys.
vote up.
No, gay Italian boys.
Okay, Caitlin, I don't know who's in Cars 3.
Valerie and Spies?
No, Cars 2 is when they're spies. Cars 1 is when life is a highway and we want to ride.
Storm.
Tell me about him.
Hot. I don't know anything about him except look at him.
You're saying he's hot just looking at him.
Italian, gay,
Look at that.
Yeah, it's a hot car.
summer.
Let's throw the poll up.
It's a car. It's a car. Get real. Cars don't talk.
They do though.
Only rats do.
Here's what I'm gonna say is that you're gonna have another chance to vote for Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. We all want a ka-chow.
And Luca is a solo act.
I didn't love it.
Yeah, I kind of
Miss
fell asleep.
Fritter in Cars when they do the like monster truck thing, you know, in Cars 3 when they're in the monster truck. Miss Fritter is like the big bus. I love her.
All right, vote for whatever you want. We don't care.
You know, while we're talking about 9/11,
No.
if I may, there's TSA in Cars, and I believe there's a scene where they take their tires off as if they're taking their shoes off, which means that TSA's, basically 9/11 happened in Cars, in the Cars universe.
Oh my God.
There was a Jesus.
That's
and,
such a good point.
And there was a Pope assassination attempt.
Exactly.
So,
9/11 is in the Cars 3 cinematic universe.
So, you know, a vote for Cars is a vote for 9. No. Luca is.
Not
I-
9/11.
I watched it on a plane and it didn't really grip me, if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
it was kind of meh.
This is insane if it wins. Like I'm not. Because what are we doing here?
We're talking
Nobody
about the
even
best
knows what
char-
the movie is about.
No, it's a really good point.
So how would you know if you said you don't know anything about the character and you're trying to get them to vote for Luca? That's insane.
They're
Ma'am, you need to calm down.
Hey, life is a highway.
I haven't seen Caitlin this mad since we voted against like Beauty and the Beast or something.
I can't even talk about
Okay.
it.
All right, guys, we're gonna keep it rolling. We got the West locked in, but we got the East still to go.
Oh, thank God. Oh no, I thought we were gonna turn. This is my better side.
Do you want to turn? We can turn.
Yeah, let's turn. Does that work for cameras?
No.
Oh, you're gonna have to see my ugly side.
But we can stand like this, Johnny.
Imagine me in this outfit being concerned about how I look. No, it's fine.
Okay, we have Inside Out versus Finding Nemo. Now listen. I love Finding Nemo. I don't know if I can argue that there are better characters, but I'm gonna try. Johnny, are you team Inside Out here?
Oh, here's what I'm gonna say, and this is where I think history matters.
Okay.
Inside Out 2 is here, and Finding Dory is not here.
Okay.
So it should go to Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo, you got the Marlin the clownfish, who tragically loses all of his children, except for one. Nemo, disability representation. He's got a little fin that goes like that. Okay, that's one. Is that our
The
only?
shark.
If you don't vote for Finding Nemo, you're ableist.
Who's the shark? Bruce?
Bruce,
You
fish
know
our
why his
friend,
name, you know
not
why
Foon.
why his name is Bruce? This is a
I do
universal-
Jaws.
Yeah.
Tell him.
No, I just, it was a universal fun fact, but maybe everybody knows it.
Tell him.
Steven Spielberg named the. Sorry, yep. Steven Spielberg named the shark in Jaws Bruce after his lawyer. Because his lawyer is a shark. And then they named the shark in Nemo Bruce because of.
Finding Nemo just has such a good ensemble, and like Dory, the fish that forget, unbelievable. Kaylin, talk about your latest thirst trap. Your little.
I
Wait,
forget
what?
his name, but the fish with the scar in the fish tank, hot as fuck.
See, you get
He's
it.
so hot. Gil, yes, Gil, the scar, and he's like,
Gil.
don't touch him when he shows up, and the little thing he does in the volcano. Ooh, it's
Voiced
so good.
by Willem Dafoe. You got Darla poking on
Yes.
the
Stoner
glass.
Yeah,
Stingray?
there's no question.
Teacher?
There's no question.
The stoner stingray. You got the stingray teacher. You got. Yay!
Yeah.
We don't even have to.
Crush.
We didn't
We
talk.
didn't even talk about Inside Out.
Yeah, because it's overrated.
Well, they already kind of talked about it.
Bing Bong is.
Oh,
I
that's
honestly,
sad.
I'm kind of glad that he died.
Whoa.
I think Bing Bong was annoying and I think Bing Bong deserved his fate.
Wow. That was fine. Okay.
And I didn't. And you know what? According to your vote, you agree. Everyone, say it with me. Fuck you, Bing
Fuck
Bong.
Bing Bong. Fuck you, Bing Bong.
Fuck you, Bing Bong.
You big bong.
This is crazy.
Are they saying fuck you, Bing Bong?
It's so hot in this costume, guys.
It's crazy.
I'm dying. There's a heat wave in Los Angeles.
It's the worst time to wear a group
Oh
costume.
my God. All right.
Okay. Okay, well, this one I have feelings about.
Elemental versus Wall-E. Elemental, one of the newest in the Pixar repertoire. Wall-E, one of the most classique. Johnny, where are you going?
So the clear answer is that Wall-E is a fabulous character. He's a robot that you love. Like a robot that's cute. A robot, he's junk. He's nothing, but you care about him?
And he's cute.
Come on, and then his hot girlfriend.
You know what's crazy is that they introduced Eva, and we all went collectively. We're like, damn, she kind of fun though.
Totally. And also, now we're all saying it, when you see one of those like weird robots out and about that looks like Eve, don't you say Eva? Or is that just me?
Wall-E.
Like when you get the blow dry hand machines?
Here, okay, because we're trying to be honest to our criteria here. Yes, I think Wall-E is one of the best Pixar movies, but let's think about the characterization. To make an ugly little trash collector cute, that is not a given thing. So what do they do to make us endeared to the character? They make him care.
Oh.
He has his little cockroach that he plays with. He also watches musicals. He watches, is it Hello Dolly? Yeah.
Put on your Sunday clothes.
Come on, how do you not love
He
that?
has his little things, he's lonely.
All he wants to do is hold hands.
Yes.
Oh,
and we
the
can
way they're-
relatable.
My goodness, but Elemental, I would be remiss to not talk about it at all. You got fire and water trying to get it on. It is also, I know this one plays really well, like any first-gen families really see themselves represented in this movie in a way that I think is not in the Pixar world. And I know I saw this with Maggie and her family, and she was just sobbing, loving it. So I want to give it those ups. And that's about all I have to say. I actually didn't think it was, I thought it was fine.
Pop quiz. Who's Wall-E named after?
Who's Wall-E named after?
Wall.
Wall-E.
Walt Disney?
Yes.
Wally, hey, old Wally. I would have done so well in the 30s.
Walter Elias Disney.
Oh, cute.
I want people who are Elemental stands to kind of, look, Elemental, you populate this entire world full of elements. You got the water and the cloud people. It's fun.
I mean, it's enemies to lovers.
We do love a good enemies to lovers trope.
And my entire For You page was like edits of the scene where they kiss and then evaporate.
Oh!
Are you kidding?
Okay, that is hot. That's hot.
That's like, what else do you need?
Okay, but Wall-E and Eve wanted to hold hands and they couldn't, and finally they did.
Don't care.
So
Sorry, I'm a Wall-E hater.
That's okay.
And the vote is in!
It's okay because we won. So
I feel like, Johnny, we're maybe trying to too hard to influence the vote here, but
yeah,
honestly,
but that's why
what
we're
here for.
That's why we're here.
Okay. Brave versus Monsters University. If you could change your fate. Now, this is... I don't know the ending of it.
Whatcha?
Would ya? Would ya?
Now, isn't Rachel? Correct me if I'm wrong here, but isn't this one of the only films that your kids have seen?
No, that's Ratatouille.
Oh.
Cry Me a River.
What?
It's gone. Ratatouille's gone.
Oh, yeah, I'm still not...
That's crazy.
Now, Monsters U, we obviously love Mike Wazowski. We love Sully. No Boo. Boo's my favorite character, and we're not getting it. Who are the new characters? And honestly, actually, inconsistencies in the plot, because they told us how Mike and Sully met in the first one, and then they go back to college, and all of a sudden they're meeting. It doesn't. It
makes no sense.
Get the characters straight. What is this, a multiverse? What are we even doing here?
All right, Kaylin's got the new characters for us.
Well, so they're in fraternities.
Right.
Or whatever they call them.
Toxic.
So there's Squishy, who's like a little blob. There's Don Carlton, who's kind of like a dad character. There is young Randall, who's like a very different vibe than Randall in like the original one. We've got the scary teacher, Dean Hardscrabble.
Oh, yeah.
Who's like flies and stuff.
He's scary.
Professors. There's Archie the Scare Pig. But they have to catch him this little pig and he runs around.
Well, let's talk about Brave because, Merida's cool. She's got a bow and arrow.
She's a strong female lead.
She becomes a bear. Her family becomes a bear. She becomes a bear. Her mom becomes a bear. Little stone people.
She's one of the few Pixar female leads, yeah? It's so male-dominated, isn't it?
I think this
Maybe
might
not
be
so
one
much
of the
anymore.
only wins that Brave can get in its life cycle. And for that, I think that's
Yeah.
kind of cool of us.
Yeah, give it to Brave.
You know, throw it a bone.
Oh, Brave.
Yeah, a little
Because we're
Brave
gonna
bone.
do, and also we're talking about a sequel where the characters were better in the first. So like,
I'm just gonna tell you, coming up, it's going up against Toy Story 3. So just whatever you're moving forward,
it doesn't matter.
put it up as a little sacrificial lamb so we can crush it.
Your vote doesn't matter. is the point of today.
The mother relationship in Brave is pretty good.
Yeah.
The mother-daughter, we love a mother and a daughter, and the relationship therein.
All right, and the winner is.
Hey! I'm having a good time. I wish I were over in the chat. How's everybody feeling over there?
They're
Yeah.
feeling strongly.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is, look,
Everyone gets mad at us for these.
No, there's nobody's too mad.
Okay.
are
Thank
we
you.
doing commercial breaks or are we just powering through?
Thought
Guys,
we were powering through.
It's time for round 2.
No, it's not.
Wait, what? What about
We have a
this?
whole nother section. What about the southeast quadrant?
This, all these.
And you better get snappy.
Guys, it's time for more of round 1.
When's the debate start?
You have an hour.
Okay, we've
Gotta
got
go fast.
Cars 2 versus Lightyear. Now, Cars 2 says, what if Cars was James Bond? What if Mater were a little international super spy? Lightyear says, what if Buzz Lightyear was a real man,
And
different than the toy man?
Yeah, and yeah, yep.
Cars 2 isn't very good.
But
Neither
it's
is
Lightyear.
I am gonna tell you that I have no strong opinions here.
Me either.
We're just gonna kind of let you guys vote.
Who did the voice of Buzz Lightyear in
Chris Evans.
Lightyear? Okay. And wasn't Tim Allen really mad about it?
Yeah. Which, making Tim Allen mad is a good enough reason to vote for it. I was confused why it was like Buzz Lightyear. So, and this actually isn't even the real Buzz Lightyear, because we all thought that Buzz Lightyear, this was like, oh, this is the origin story of Buzz Lightyear. If I remember correctly, this is the TV show based on the toy.
True, but it's inconsistent with like the other TV show based on the movie based on the toy. Like,
Right.
They cross their wires because there's Starkman, the original TV show, and then there's this, and they're not the same. They like have a lot of inconsistencies. Like where's Mira Nova, the best character?
Where's Mira
There we go.
the best character?
I think this is our most passionless round for sure.
People are still mad about Ratatouille.
Yeah, as they should be. You know what? That's you.
Good.
That's on
and
you.
We tried.
We tried. That's literally all we do here.
That's right. I forgot about that. What's your name?
I would always vote for Cars because Lightning.
Yeah, Cars has better characters.
Life, and look, ka-chow. Between the two of these, what Crocs would I rather have? A little Lightning McQueen, or actually Lightyear Crocs would go fucking
That
hard.
would be really good. But that's a Toy Story character, not a Lightyear character. And
That
there's
is
a big
true.
difference.
And I actually think that this movie did something seemingly impossible, which is take Buzz Lightyear, a great character, and make it worse.
Yeah.
This took Cars characters and I would say also made them worse.
True.
But at least it did it while selling lots of toys. Didn't the alt-writers get mad about Lightyear for some reason?
Yeah, probably. They're always mad about everything.
Yeah, cool. Sick. All right, guys, you're getting your vote in. As you can tell, Johnny and I are fighting with our lives for one of these two movies. Yeah!
Woohoo! That's the right answer.
The highway. I wanna ride it all night long.
I mean, that's fun.
So, okay, we got Monsters, Inc. and we got The Incredibles.
This is also an intense head-to-head. I can't believe
It's
that
not.
these two got put together in round 1.
It's not, because the answer is Monsters, Inc.
It's intense.
The
Really?
answer is Monsters, Inc.
Really?
You got Mike, you got Sully, you got, this is not Mike Wazowski.
Randall is spooky,
Boo.
spooky. Yeah, Boo is so cute. I need to. What?
The sushi octopus?
Yes.
I mean, Monsters Inc. builds out a world of characters. I don't want to confuse world building with character building, but
No. You're good to do that. Go ahead.
well, look, Johnny, I'm kind of shocked that you don't think that I think The Incredibles has absolutely way better characters. That's a family ensemble with 4 leads. So Mr. Incredible, Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, watching, I mean, the shot of Mr.
They are
Incredible
good characters.
being a superhero and then trying to go into a desk job, watching this man
Yeah.
restrained, then watching the jubilation as he is untethered again. Dash, this little boy who is just ADHD incarnate, who is told to suppress everything that he is, finally getting to run on water, looking down, doing his little laugh, and then zipping away. You got Elastigirl, you got Violet, our little emo queen, who just wants to be invisible, but then saves her frickin' family. And let us not forget Edna Mode.
That's fair. Edna Mode's a great character. I will say, it needs to be noted that The Incredibles are already represented.
Well, that's their
so
fault,
give
not
Monsters
mine.
Inc. Give Monsters Inc. its moment in the sun.
What do you like about Monsters Inc.?
So to me, like, maybe it's just like I was younger when it came out, but like they're just cute. They're monsters.
Can I ask a question? I'm
They
sorry to
got that
interrupt.
Odd Couple.
Do they need to type the period in for Monsters Inc. to count?
They do.
Okay, guys, if you
Y'all,
were voting for
type
Monsters Inc.,
the period
I don't
in.
want no more hanging chads here. Monsters Inc. It's Inc. with a C, not a K. Period with a dot,
It's not Monsters Inc.
Monsters Incorporated.
Which has a better villain?
Who has a better villain? I love the Incredibles villain. He's such a little. I have a friend who looks like him.
Also, I want to just say real quick, Monsters Inc. does something really cool, which is make this thing that we've always feared our whole lives, monsters in our bedrooms or whatever, like cute and cuddly and fun. So they had to do a lot of legwork to make us care.
I just look. Okay, I know you guys are rooting for Monsters Inc. right now, but I need look character arcs that we're talking here. Like, guy that's used to being the center of attention learns to share and sort of be a father. Big whoop! You got a whole family here. You got a whole family here. The different dynamics, the different. Oh, boo!
Wow, look at it.
You're getting Mike Wazowski'd. This is you can't Mike Wazowski me while I'm trying to talk about why. Oh, come on. Come on, guys.
That's funny. All right, great. Good job.
Okay, and the final head-to-head of characters, we've got Cars versus Coco. Now, this is the first Cars. This is the introduction of Lightning McQueen. This is his love interest, who does have a lower back tattoo. That's pretty cool. Sally's
Sally
hot.
is hot.
But come on,
But
Coco.
You got Miguel. I just realized I've been monologuing, so I'm leaving little pauses for you to have a chance.
No, I like to hear it.
No, Johnny, join in.
So Coco's so good, so sweet. A lot of dead people in it, right? That's kind of fun.
Right? Have you seen it?
Yeah, but it's been years.
Okay, then let me bring you back, because Coco, you have Miguel going, he ruins the tienda. He's gotta go, he goes back into the afterlife to the whole idea of Coco is that when you truly die is the last time your name, or the last time someone thinks about you. So it's all about the importance of family. And
Memory.
then Mama Coco, the grandma, when he starts singing Remember Me,
It's
like, remember.
it's the only musical.
And then she goes, Papa.
Oh my gosh, stop. It's so sad.
It's beautiful, and that is a great recreation. Thank you.
Papa. Just,
Yeah, it's better characters. I'm sorry. Also, Cars is already up here.
life is a highway, but the afterlife is a journey.
Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. You just thought that up?
I did.
Wow. I have nothing more to add. It's the only musical and they sing, and that's
I have nothing
cool.
more to add unless Cars is winning, in which case I have a lot to add. Guys, we're doing great here. We are officially done with round 1. Let's see what we have going into the Elite 16 or whatever the hell. Inside Out 2, Soul, Turning Red, Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, The Incredibles 2, Up, Luca, Finding Nemo, Wall-E, Brave, Toy Story 3, Toy Story 4, Cars 2, Monsters, Inc., and Coco.
Woohoo. These are good ones. I think we did a good job. It's insane that Ratatouille is not on this board, but whatever.
Piece of trivia.
Yes.
How old was the actor who voiced Boo in Monsters, Inc.?
Oh.
It was actually a 73-year-old man.
Okay, this is interesting.
No.
So it's either someone really young or really old. I'm gonna say young. I'm gonna go young. I'm gonna say 3.
Younger.
Stop it.
She was 2 years old. She was the daughter of one of the storyboard artists, and she could not sit in a voice recording booth, so they followed her around the office for weeks with a mic and recorded all of it.
Mike Wazowski. Come on now. I don't think I'm gonna last the whole show in this suit. I am
Can we break it apart?
dying.
Oh, we
Okay.
only have like 20 minutes left. Do
All
you
right.
need another Capri Sun?
Yes.
Or water, maybe.
Round 2, music.
Music.
So we're talking about original songs, we're talking about score, and a flaw of this design is we're gonna be talking a lot about Toy Story. Let's go to
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, there's no question.
Inside Out 2 versus Soul. One of these movies is entirely about music.
And the whole point is that he's a musician. He's struggling. He's trying his best. No one cares about him, even though he's fabulous.
You got John Batiste on the keys. The songs in Soul are stunning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that I don't know what the theme of Inside Out 2 is. I don't know what the theme of Inside Out is at all.
Which is fine. It's just not what the movie's about.
I want Capri Sun.
Yes. Could I have a water? Thank you. Wow.
Thank you.
It's like, okay, thank you. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, that is, I think that this is insane if this is not a giant sweep. The Soul soundtrack I listen to just for funsies. Inside Out 2, never heard of her.
Yeah, good. The voting is matching as it should.
This is, sometimes you believe that policy should be all that matters.
Yeah.
And people
it's a-
vote for all these intangibles like vibes and who would you rather have a beer with, whatever. No, sometimes the best policy is the best policy. Soul is a movie about music. This is a no-brainer. Jack, come on, man. Show me what I want to see.
Yay! It's fun when we are right in the center of the hole.
Get in the hole.
Get in the hole. Oh, they took it down.
Hey,
Hey, you're in the hole.
get in the hole with me, Johnny.
Okay.
Cute.
Great.
This
So
is-
Soul.
Okay, great. Now we're moving into the first of many. Holy shit, guys, this is intense. Oh my god. This is intense.
Easy.
No, okay.
Yes.
Toy Story versus Turning Red. And Johnny, real quick, we can't get copyright
Forget
strikes.
I didn't say it.
How am I supposed to not sing Four Town?
Okay, so you are going to sing the song.
You've got a friend in me.
That is Thomas Newman, as iconic a theme song as there is.
It's the best.
It is.
Soundtrack.
I mean,
like that
and the whole score is lush and gorgeous, beautiful. But on the other side,
It's a literal boy band.
Four Town. Go,
It's a
Kayla.
literal boy band. It's a boy band. I unironically listen to Four Town, Never Not on My Mind, Oh Mind, Oh Mine. It's so good. It is a real boy band.
Strange things are happening. The boys are back in town, or was that just for the trailer?
That doesn't even make no. It's think about Turning Red is all original. It is a boy band. It's all original music. Okay.
Wait, so is Toy Story.
Okay, I
You're
know
just a
original
baby.
music.
You're just a baby, so you think it's not original.
Crazy. That's crazy, Johnny. It's just Turning Red makes so much more sense with this. It's a boy
okay.
band. Who doesn't love boy bands?
I'm gonna argue passionately for both of these, okay? Because You've Got a Friend in Me is not just a song, it is the introduction to a world. It is the opening montage, Thomas Newman singing the relationship between Randy Newman. Thomas Newman's a different guy.
Even get the name.
Thomas Newman is, okay, composed. Anyway, sorry. Randy Newman.
Randy Newman. I knew what you meant.
Randy Newman. I'm just gonna keep saying Randy. If I say Randy enough, it'll undo the ills of the past. This entire song is introducing you to the relationship, the meaning between a child and their toy, and that a toy is more than a toy, it's a friend, it's a relationship. That whole opening montage, but turning red. I want you to think to the climax. First of all, the way that young teen mania, how a boy band means the world to them. And then the finale, when all of her friends start doing like the dance, and her family does the dance, and they're doing some sort of something. I remember there's like a I would say, I could argue maybe that the music in Turning Red is more integral to the plot.
No, it's not an argument. It is more integral to the plot.
But that doesn't mean that it's good.
Well,
Yeah, also.
I mean, listen, it's good. I like Fortnite. I'm just saying that doesn't make it more important. Like, it's just about the music.
I think Toy Story, though, Toy Story would
Legendary
be
songs.
good without the music. Turning Red, like, needs the music, and this is about the music.
No, this is holistically about Best Pixar movie. That's what.
No, it's not. This round is music.
There is a flaw here. There's a flaw here.
Which has the best music?
Turning Red.
And that is,
It's Toy
That's
Story.
crazy.
I actually, to be honest, I think I disagree.
It's Turning Red.
I think that, Leslie? I think that Toy Story has the better song, but if you think about the question, the better music, plural,
Sorry.
we may have made the wrong choice here.
Is Toy Story represented in Happily Ever After?
Yes.
Is Turning Red?
No, but it's because they made Happily
Your
Ever
favorite
After
show.
before it
Your
came
favorite
out.
show. Your favorite fireworks.
It came out before. Happily Ever After came out before Turning Red.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys,
We're done. I'm good. I'm mad, but I'm fine.
I think there are some things we can agree to disagree on.
Yes.
I actually think
The debate
Kaylin is
tonight
probably
not one of
right.
them, but this one is.
It's like
You're
you're
probably
wrong,
right.
but it's fine. It's over. They decided. Can't. It's over.
We also lost Ratatouille.
I don't really care.
can I tell you?
Yeah, that's what's fucked up, right? Because, okay.
I'm just gonna say for the record, I think it was a rigged vote. Because I saw that Jack did start the poll before I had finished the rebuttal argument for Turning
We
Red.
have to. We have 20 minutes left.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Okay.
We gotta go.
Now, Toy Story 2 versus Incredibles 2, you're gonna think this is a slam dunk. I'm gonna tell you you're wrong, okay? Because Toy Story 2 obviously has the Jessie song.
When
Johnny,
Somebody Love Me, which I would love to sing right now because it's a beautiful song, but we apparently don't have the legal rights, I guess.
which is crazy. But I want you to remember the Michael Giacchino score of Incredibles 2. That shit is fire. That dude's pen was lighting on fire when he was writing that soundtrack.
Didn't
It
When
is-
Somebody Love Me win Best Song at the
yeah,
Oscars?
didn't Incredibles 2 kick ass?
But we're talking about music, and that song.
One song versus score. And
No.
I'm here to tell you the Incredibles 2 score is an absolute masterpiece.
And that one song is a absolute masterpiece. When Somebody Love Me?
Change the world for every
MJ
woman I know.
MJ said it changed the world for gay people, and I am gonna argue against that right now. No, I'm kidding. Guys, you're wrong. Just put on the Incredibles 2 soundtrack. Come on. This at least should be a 60-40 in favor of Toy Story 2.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
come
love
on.
when you lose. That's
Come
fun.
on, come on. It is so, I can't sing it. You just have to take my word for it. It's very 1960s inspired, classic Bond. It's big, it's exciting.
Uh-oh.
You love the Incredibles 2 soundtrack, right, Keith?
Not as much as Toy Story 2. When somebody loves
No, you can't sing it. I mean, they voted right?
Yeah, that's inevitable. Wowie, wowie. Okay. Up versus Luca. This is
There's no question.
so obvious. The Up score is so good that it's also a TikTok song. Okay?
Wait, which is it?
I can't sing it.
Okay.
Well, now I forget it because you put me on the spot.
Okay. We'll look it up
Someone
later.
hum it.
Keith, do you remember?
It's sad. The old people died.
Yeah.
Well, only one of them.
You want to see something funny, Keith?
I've already been informed about the hilarious.
Oh, look. It's probably so you can use your hand.
I hate seeing that.
Oh, you're right. So now it
And
can
now
be.
he just got a dick.
Now it's.
Don't look at this part, kids. But it's like puppeteering.
So Up did win an Academy Academy Award for Best Original Score.
And by the way,
Yeah.
Michael Giacchino, same guy.
Yeah, up
same
is the
guy.
answer. Some of these are
Everything-
just, there's no question.
Everything that he
Same guy as
touches.
Inside Out as well.
He's the one. Michael Giacchino is our best modern composer. He is unbelievable, as good as it gets. Also did the score for Lost. So when he won the Oscar,
wow.
I won the Oscar.
And then what is the music in Luca? I can't even
I don't know,
picture
probably
it.
like we're Italian, we're Italian.
It's
Gay mer boys.
Gay mer boys, right? Yeah. All
But
right.
are they actually gay? Isn't it like
Well,
they're
I mean,
just friends?
Coded.
Right.
they're
And-
mer boys.
Right, right.
I just want you to know
Thank
what.
you. Say no more.
You know what's interesting because I don't know that Ratatouille would have. I think this would have been a tough head-to-head because Ratatouille's
Here
music.
it comes.
And here we go. Woo!
Good job.
It's up.
Oh, thanks, Keith.
Wow, it's nice to have you here.
Was Keith sent in to speed this up?
Well, I got done with the other work that needed to get done during this, and I came in for Toy Story 2, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm championing that one to win the whole thing.
Oh, the next one, I agree.
Next up, we have Finding Nemo versus Wall-E. I will say, I believe that this is a Thomas Newman score.
So everybody says?
Yes, it is. It is.
How about that? So and that is a beautiful score. We don't have any original songs in either movie. I believe there's a credit song at the end of Wall-E. Who cares? So we're really going by music here.
Yeah.
I remember the Finding Nemo music in my head, but Wall-E has to live on the power of its music because there is no dialogue.
Finding Nemo is also by Thomas Newman.
They both are.
Yes.
This is a Newman versus Newman situation. Only one Newman can emerge,
And then that one random song from Hello Dolly is in Wall-E.
which I think is a plus. Look, music is obviously important to every film, but Wall-E is a very dialogue-light film, and the fact that you felt something, it probably means that music had a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
But
Wow, this is close.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and also
crazy.
but this is tough because there's just so little to go off of here, I feel like.
Finding Nemo, you have the sounds of the sea. You do have, there is the teacher saying his, well,
Yeah.
I gotta go.
That's gotta give it some points.
That's a song.
Doesn't Dory sing a little song?
Oh, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
That might
all
push it
day
over the
long.
edge. Push
it over
What
the
do
edge.
we do? We swim, swim. Oh my God, Keith, you cracked the whole case. Guys, you gotta vote for Finding Nemo. You gotta vote for Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming. Just keep
But
swimming.
isn't Wall-E like sort of ethereal and like spacey?
It's beautiful music.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So I don't blame you if you go Wall-E.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
It's probably going to be Wall.
Stay in line. Just keep swimming.
No, they took it down.
Stay in line. Stay in line.
If you
We're sending
haven't-
pizzas.
If you haven't voted yet, stay in line.
Wall-E, woohoo.
That's what it should be.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I'm okay with that.
However, shout out to the Finding Nemo ride in Disney World at Epcot has this very adorable. It's a big, big world.
I'm gonna tell you, we're going too fast because we also forgot the most important song from Finding Nemo.
What?
Where's my dad?
I'm on my own.
The music.
Yes.
So, guys, sometimes
Have you
gotta.
seen that little kid sing it?
Yeah.
Johnny, we've only seen the little
that's
kids sing
reference,
it.
That's the reference.
Oh, right.
Brave versus Toy Story 3. As a reminder, we're talking about music.
Wait, maybe Brave.
I couldn't care less about these.
Brave is like epic and Scottish, right?
Yeah, I mean, Toy Story 3 has, I don't know, it's the probably scary song when they're gonna go in the incinerator. There's not an original Randy Newman jam that I'm remembering.
Brave has a pretty good one.
Yeah, tell me about Brave.
It's the Touch the Sky song that's like, touch the wind and touch the sky. It's in the fireworks show. It's really good. It's a princess-ish movie, so it has those
Yeah.
It's adventure-y too.
adventurous, yeah.
Brave has less letters, so you don't have to work as hard
it
to
was
type
done
it in.
with James Shearman and the London Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, I give it to Brave.
Why not throw Brave a bone? Look, the fact that Brave is gonna get farther than Ratatouille
Right, that's
and
crazy.
and Up
That
is
is
kind of
crazy.
hilarious.
Wait, also so that means that Toy Story 3 isn't in the running for Best Pixar movie.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
That's correct.
That's
Over
well,
Brave, though?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Brave also doesn't make any sense. The bears.
Toy Story 3. I'm realizing the hardest I've cried in my life has only been at Pixar movies. It's Toy Story 3 and Finding Dory.
What about Coco?
And Coco.
Coco.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't cry when she loved me?
Nah.
Yeah, what's the
You got a winner.
Yeah!
Sorry, Brave.
Oh, thanks for voting. Okay, guys, it's about to get more Who Gives a Shit because we have Toy Story 4 versus Cars 2.
It's gonna be Cars, right?
And now, Cars 2, is this a Giacchino joint?
Huh?
Look up who did the score for
It
this.
is Michael Giacchino.
Michael Giacchino. This is again, a Bond-inspired score. It's cool, it's fun. Toy Story 4, money grab. More of the same. They had the perfect ending. I know we're talking about music here. But life is a highway. And you have a chance to ride it all night long.
Yeah.
Even though that's not in this movie.
Right.
But Cars is, look,
For a second, Cars had 100% of the vote.
Yeah, it always starts really
That was
crazy.
wild. That was wild.
say ka-chow. Be on the ka-chow side of history.
Yeah.
I've never seen Cars 2.
I just
What do you-
Googled the soundtrack, and the first thing that popped up on Google suggestions was just what made Cars 2 so bad.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
the
what's-
least best Cars.
Wait, what's the worst Pixar movie?
Ooh, that's a good rating.
People
Good
say
Dinosaur.
dinosaur.
Yeah, the Good Dinosaur.
Okay.
Dinosaur.
I didn't even know it existed.
Have we talked about just this wide shot?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I've never looked so small. I kind of love it. It makes me feel all cute and tiny.
Not only that, but it does look like we're like Vanna White on Wheel of Fortune or something.
Yeah, it's so big.
Do you
All
feel
over
left
the
out of
world.
the dog though?
Yeah, do you want to get in?
Cars 2, everybody! Cars 2.
So Cars 2.
Spring.
Cars 2 is just a heartbeat away from winning Best Pixar film, and Ratatouille was dead upon arrival.
For all of you, you believe that Cars 2 is better than The Incredibles 2? Than Turning Red?
Wow,
No.
that's unfair.
You think it's better than Inside Out and Onward and
Such
Bugs
is a
Life?
bracket. You know what I mean? It's
You think
flawed.
it's better than Finding Nemo?
Okay, the next round.
Oh, we're okay.
I mean,
Monsters
are we
Inc.
kidding?
versus
Monsters Inc.
Coco.
I think that could be tough because they both have good music. Coco has great music.
Coco's a musical.
Yeah.
Coco, okay, because you obviously remember me, which I want to cry just thinking about it. But then at the ending credits, they say, actually, what if we turn it into a dance song? And then you also have Poco Loco. What color is the sky, mi amor?
Yeah.
You tell me that it's red, mi amor, mi amor.
And what is Monsters Inc? Oh, Monsters Inc is that song that's also big on TikTok.
If I didn't have you. Oh.
No, just like the background.
It's also Randy Newman.
I'm trying to think of what Monsters Inc. is, and all I'm hearing is boom, 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 ba da ba da boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, but just factory music.
Yeah, but it's all no, it's
Monsters Inc. does have so they have a song where they sing together. If I didn't have you.
Yeah, that's the only.
And they have a whole sequence at the end that's animated.
They do have a big, dance number at the end. You got.
It's Coco. It's Coco.
Oh, and then there's
It's
the where'd that thing come or so help me? Put that thing back where it came from or so help me. So help me. So help me. That's a good song. That's a big one.
Put that thing back there, so help me.
Well, that tipped the scales. So.
It's just hard for me to even pretend to fight for anything else.
Oh, and that's Coco. Look, you're right.
Here, wait, look, Keith, put your head in the hole. All right, I'll do the seat. God damn it. They always take it away. Wait, hang on, and then. Coco.
Good job, Coco.
Guys, that is an end of round 2. We are into the
Semifinals?
the Elite 8.
I mean,
Life lessons.
Quarterfinal.
Uh-oh, I dropped my card in my
Don't film him doing whatever he's
Life
doing.
lessons.
Hold on, I just
yo,
gotta
this is
hold
tricky,
on.
Rachel.
I just gotta get
Don't look, this is very inappropriate.
Just don't cut to the wide during
Don't
this, guys.
look, it's not appropriate for YouTube. This is why you have to join Second Try for the unedited.
So this next one is best moral life.
Okay,
Yo.
round 3, life lessons.
Shit.
Which movie taught you a little something about something. We're gonna have to really dive into this and talk about the themes here.
This is
We
tough.
have, oh my
This
God.
is tough, because Soul.
Soul versus Toy Story. And I'm sorry, Kaylin, you said what?
I just have a list of the life lessons if you need it for each.
You've
Well,
written
What do you
them.
mean by that?
Like, according to Google, the life lesson in Soul is live in the moment. Realize life isn't guaranteed. Chase your dreams. Be intentional. Find happiness in life first.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, look, I
That's
already
it.
told you in round one the way that Soul literally changed how I saw things for
Yeah.
about 3 weeks
Yeah.
until I forgot about it. The quote of the fish trying to find the ocean and realizing that it's already in the ocean. If you're trying to find the meaning of life, look around. This is it.
You're also not going to
You're
be
watching-
happy when you get famous. Not that I would know, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like,
If you want to know what the meaning of life is, it's you sitting at home on a Tuesday before the presidential debate, watching us
Watching this.
debate Pixar movies while wearing a costume that's making us sweat. You're already in the ocean, baby.
We're not talking about why Toy Story is so good.
But now,
Yeah.
thank you, Keith. Let's talk about Toy Story.
and this is why they bring Keith in.
Kaylin, can we hear the life lesson
it's
here?
loyalty, courage, and sacrifice. Acceptance, working on feeling. They're really not as good so far. Feeling lost, competition,
I would
friendship,
argue-
and relationships.
I think it's more than that, though. It's also,
Yeah.
it's about,
It's friendship.
it's friendship.
It is loyalty. I do think there's a lot of self-sacrifice. There's also like
Also,
a lot of people like it's real. It's not a
It's
life
like
lesson.
acceptance of change.
Yeah.
yes, and the Andy throwing
Yeah,
away the
growth.
old for the new. Like,
Yeah.
I think there's also an acceptance in there of Woody learning to share. It's basically about sharing your toys, right? Which is a lesson that I think kids need. If you talk about like who is Pixar for, who is going to, who needs to learn the lesson, right? Soul was
It's for
made
kids.
for,
It's for kids.
existential adults. Toy Story was
Yes.
made for kids.
Yeah.
And I think that honestly, this is a lesson that we may never learn. This is
To infinity and beyond.
What's
To
happening
infinity
right
and
now?
beyond. That's a
this
life
is
lesson right
tricky.
there.
This is
To
tricky.
infinity and beyond.
Y'all are crazy.
That's so you're telling me Soul can compete for Best Pixar movie, but Toy Story can't.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, this is.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Congratulations, Soul. You're going to the final
That's
four.
weird. This is weird.
I do need that card. Now we have Toy Story 2 versus Up. We're talking
So,
about life
Yeah,
lessons.
what are the lessons of Toy Story 2?
Oh my gosh, it's all about your birth family versus your friend family, right? Does Woody align with the people he should belong to, even though maybe they have nefarious plots?
Yeah.
Or the friends that he's found? Or can he have both? Or can he not have both? Then there's also like he is selfless as well, and he has I guess I need to go with them.
Yeah.
He gets kidnapped, and then he's like, well, maybe I should be here. So a little bit of Stockholm syndrome as well. But whereas Up is dogs in fire pilot positions chasing a bird. What am I supposed to get from that?
Keith, Keith, let's talk about.
Act 3 of that movie makes it a bad movie.
Zach did say
I did already.
It's not that shocking because
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
you gotta edit
let's talk
those two
about
together. Wait till you hear what I gotta do.
The life lesson of Up, though. Look, this is about learning to live after loss. Do you believe in life after love? Right? You lost the love of your life, but that doesn't mean that life needs to stop. And actually, the best way to honor the people that you do love is to continue living.
Toy Story, that song that I love so much,
Yes.
is all about sometimes people move on and you're not a part of their life anymore. And that is a hard to grasp thing, but it is a really valuable life lesson. You don't stay friend with your elementary school best friend forever.
And
unless
similarly,
they're
Doug
racist.
saw a squirrel.
Right. No, so true.
I hate seeing the poll where it is right now.
When somebody loved me, are
so
you
wrong.
fucking kidding me?
It's
You gotta vote. Toy Story 2 vote. Get your votes
Toy
in.
Story 2. Where are you at, Toy Story 2? Come on. We
This
need
is
you now more than
crazy.
ever. Stay in line.
Is this the last chance for Toy Story?
I need you guys to
When
know
somebody
if Toy
loved
Story
me,
2
down
loses
with
here,
Up.
Toy Story's done. If Toy Story doesn't pull through here,
Down.
Toy Story's out of the ranking. That's insane.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
Toy Story
crazy.
2 is the best one ever.
Okay.
So,
All
I don't know.
right. So let's just keep going because fuck
all right.
this.
Well, hold on. There's still a chance for the best Pixar movie to win because Brave is on the board. We We've got Brave.
Gotta make it happen.
We've got Brave versus Wall-E. Wall-E, it needs to be said, is a fat-phobic film, and that is.
What?
It is. It's a bunch of. They're literally talking about how bad it is that all these fat people are sitting in chairs not moving. Which, of course, is back to not exercise and stuff. But the way they depict it isn't the best.
Okay, but hang on, and fat phobia aside.
There is more
So once
to
you get over the fat phobia, it's about overconsumption, mass consumerism.
Valuing the earth, preserving the earth.
I don't mean overconsumption of food. I mean overconsumption of
of
the planet.
Of planet.
Capitalistic greed.
Thank you. Bad.
This is a movie about capitalistic greed. It's about not taking care of the environment and the world. Guys, we haven't even talked about Brave yet. Okay.
It's about
Brave
yeah.
is about if you could change your fate, would you? And your fate is if somebody ruins the tapestry, you become a bear.
What's your person to
Bear that learns to not be selfish.
I think that Brave has some lessons. It's about not being selfish, but it's also about not trying to change your fate. It's about.
Change your fate.
I think it's about being happy with what you have.
Wall-E also does have like living is more than surviving.
Living is more than surviving. Look at us, we're thriving.
And also, it's that the power of movies. Hello, Dolly.
It's about
How being into musicals will get you laid.
It'll help. It'll help.
being into musicals is the reason I didn't get it. Actually.
Come on, let's go!
Yeah.
This is huge because this is.
Whoa. This is easy, right?
We've got one more life lessons. Cars 2 versus Coco. I think we all know the correct answer here. Cars 2.
Being true to yourself and
Okay, Coco is about the importance of family, the way that you need to keep memories alive and honor your ancestors. Cars 2 is about how money is good, and that if you take a franchise that exploits cars, how children love cars, then you can print lots and lots of money.
Yeah.
Now, one is a lesson we need.
And one is a lesson that's real.
Wait, money?
This would be a completely different story.
I think that Cars 2 teaches you more about the world, if I'm being honest here. Because when you die, you're dead. The afterlife is a hoax, and I think that this is a myth.
I think that's what cars teaches you.
That's what Coco is selling us a lie.
But cars helps you get her done.
Oh, that's the wide shot. I'm like, why can't I? Got it.
Yeah, look at this nice.
Guys, we got our final four here.
Come on,
Soul
folks.
versus Up versus Wall-E versus Coco.
One of these things is not like the other.
Only one winner here.
Can I tell you that I actually think that as far as Final Fours can go, this is not as bad as I feared.
Yeah.
I think that all of these are very good movies. Coming in today,
This is crazy.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, this one's
Like, you guys are just wrong.
This is the fact that these didn't make it. Neither I can.
I mean, Toy Story probably would have. My Final Four would have been Toy Story, Ratatouille, Coco, Wall-E. So we're close to what I think that I would have chosen.
We're not that close.
I would have The Incredibles 1 somewhere up in there.
Turning Red should be there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it isn't.
All right. Well, Soul versus Up.
This is round 4. We are just talking best overall movie.
Yeah.
This is. Think of it, all of the pieces together. What movie, honestly, do you want to watch? What do you love? And I want to think about the sum of all of its parts. Now, we have talked about at length how Up has the most powerful first act you will ever see. It is beautiful. It is meaningful. It falls apart.
It falls apart. And Soul, I couldn't describe it to you.
I
Soul's
love
great.
Soul.
Soul's a great film.
It's visually beautiful. It has a great score. It makes look Soul again. Maybe I just was quite in a place during the pandemic, but it spoke to me.
I did like it.
Yeah,
I
it
think
spoke to me.
it's overall better, but I think I'd still rather watch the first half of Up and turn it off. Out of the two options, I
Right.
think that's what I would do.
Yeah,
I think the answer is clear.
the thing is that I just am the idea. Wait, so what's round 5, Rachel?
Best of the two.
Just
I think it's who's hotter.
best bet.
Okay.
Yeah, who's hotter?
Who's hotter?
In a little dress.
Film is
I
hotter.
I just I
Soul.
Who's hotter of Up and Soul?
Well, is round 4 who's hotter or is round 5 who's hotter? Because this is the sanctity to this
Could
poll.
affect the votes. Okay, where are we? What did we end up with?
This is I'm a little freaked out with the idea of Up being a heartbeat away from winning.
Yeah.
It's
up to us to take down Up.
Okay, this is fucking tough, guys.
This is
Wally
tricky.
versus Coco. This
Who
is
can take down Up is the real question.
take down this graphic first of all. Take down Up. Take it down.
Take Up down.
Okay.
Using Coco?
Wally versus Coco. This is where we're about to fight.
I think Wally.
I think Wally's a better movie.
I think Coco. I think Coco.
Tell us, Keith.
I think Coco has so many amazing, beautiful musical moments, and the fact that they use Remember Me like 3 or 4 different ways in the movie, and each one evokes a different sort of vibe and emotion. It's also, it is about your family does sort of drift apart, but it doesn't mean you can't find a way to come back together someday.
Okay.
I think that's a really beautiful message.
It's
It's also visually gorgeous.
Okay, you want to talk about visually
And Wally
gorgeous.
is also
Let's
pretty.
talk about
It's
Wally.
visual.
You have a
The
whole
abyss.
first act without dialogue, and you feel so
What's going to be
much.
is the most important.
I don't know. You have one of the greatest love stories of all time. It makes us fall in love with a trash compactor and an iPod Nano.
Yeah.
Okay? You have Eve. You have memories. Okay, do you remember when they're spinning the little fire hydrants out in space and they're doing their dance
Yes,
together?
cute.
Wally saved the world.
Yeah.
Miguel saved his family. Okay? I'm talking stakes here. Wally, I think, I think that Wally will stand the test of time in a way that Coco will not. I love. If we're
agree.
talking,
I
if you want to
totally
talk
agree.
50 years from now, what movie is going
I
to
agree.
be like, this is history? I think
agree.
that we've made movies like Coco before. We will make movies like Coco again. It is
I agree.
excellent.
That's a really good point.
The ancestors. It's multicultural. It's been around
Wow.
since the dawn of
I
time.
hear people talk about Coco nowadays way more than Wally.
Well, let's hope.
Okay, good job.
Taste. Our audience has taste.
All right, guys, we now have round 5, Up versus Coco. We are voting. Who is the hottest? Is it the old man or the child?
The dad.
We have.
I mean, I would say looking at this cover art, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful.
Let's talk through all the characters here that are relevant to talk about. We have Carl, and we have Kevin the Bird. Kevin
Yeah.
is hot,
No.
but now
I met Kevin the Bird in person. He was big.
we have what's Hector? Hector.
If you like hot dead people,
We have Hector, and we have I forget the bad guy's name, but he could get it. Ernesto.
Yeah.
Is Ernesto hot?
He is pretty hot. He's pretty scary.
Even Grandma.
You love scary.
I do love
Very good.
this is to me. There's just one clear answer, right? There's one answer. I love it.
Guys, just so you know, if you vote for Up, we're gonna disown all of you.
I can't believe there's no Toy Story in the finals.
I know. We gotta move past that.
Okay.
That feels good to me.
This is democracy.
That started it all.
It started it all. Thank you, Keith.
This is democracy in action. The best ideas don't always win. The most palatable ones do.
You guys have
True.
your audience is too young. Maybe.
Maybe. Toy Story 2 though.
Not that you're too young, but
Who's
you
the
know.
hottest?
Who's the hottest?
Break it, go.
Come on.
Hot.
Here we go. Go, 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 go.
Coco Loco for Coco.
Hey, 69 for Coco? What?
What do you mean by that?
It says 69. Well, now it says 67.
I thought that was your campaign. I
69.
thought that was your
But I
campaign
would
slogan.
69 for Coco. Which one would you most want to have on in the background when you're hooking up?
Yeah.
That's a great
Coco.
point.
You want the music.
Yeah.
Oh my
I want
god.
to hear the sound of guns.
What?
Up's got guns.
Also,
the airplanes shoot guns.
Not hookup movie.
Spouse dying in the background.
Yeah, it's not romantic.
Not romantic.
Come on, romantic.
This is, look.
Guns, real vibe killer.
The whole thing with Coco was like the last person to remember you. Thing I'm gonna remember? Dadders.
Very nice. Very nice.
Dadders.
Who is hottest part 2?
I'm sweating in this costume.
It's
I'm
crazy.
dying. Guys, are you ready? The ultimate Pixar challenge, as voted by you, debated by us. This is unequivocal, undebatable, debatable. The best Pixar
Drum roll,
movie
please.
is.
Sure. It's not, but good job.
Whoa, the graphics department here is going nuts. Oh my god, the budget on this is out of control. You guys unlocked the secret graphics budget.
We're more.
Secret graphics
I
budget!
will say, Coco looks best in this little frame.
It looks beautiful. It was meant to be.
We're going more than un Poco Loco over here. We're going Poco Loco maximum.
That's really safe.
Jack, free us.
Wow.
Should I be in it?
Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to Coco. And congratulations to Johnny and I who have to get out of this damn thing
I
now.
think there's an after show.
There is an after show, and we want you to come join us over on Second Try. We're gonna be hanging out, talking about this, answering your questions, doing everything, distracting you between now and the debate to come. Join us over on secondtry.tv. You can get started for as low as $4.20 a month and see the good uncensored stuff. That's the stream. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'll show something.